Okay, so this is the market check. So we're using CoinGecko.com just to take a look at the market. So last Monday, the market was at 3.6 trillion, if I'm not mistaken, and today it's at 3.3 trillion. So we've experienced a pullback in the last 7 days, which is to be expected. Bitcoin is currently at 92,000 per Bitcoin. And as you can see, it's down almost 10% in the last 7 days. Ethereum down about 17% in the last 7 days. XRP is looking pretty good over the last 7 days. Actually went back up from $2 back to about $2.50, but it's still down from $2.80. So if you're just getting in, good for you. If you're holding on, good for you. If you got out of there, then good for you. And then same thing with the rest of the market, though. So overall, remember, we understand what Bitcoin dominance is. Bitcoin runs crypto. All of the other cryptocurrencies will follow Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes down, the others will go down as well. Bitcoin goes up, the others will go up as well. So if you just look at this, look at the numbers, you'll see it for yourself. The market is currently in a dip. Even SUI went under $5, right? And this is not some magic trick, some secret. This is not something hard to grasp. This is an easy way to make money. This is an easy way to build wealth. And that's one of the things I want to stress to people. Stop sacrificing generational wealth for quick money this week or this month or this year, right? This is real value that you're seeing people use and get access to. So just because it's a down market and it's red does not mean you should not consider learning more about how to use it, how to leverage it. Let me go look and see where else we got here. Okay, Litecoin's under 100. Aptos under $10. And I'm just pretty much looking at the ones that I'm familiar with or that I hold. Renders under 10. This is a good hold. I'm surprised Arbitron has not shot up even higher, but it's in the top 50 as you can see. Algorand's at 34 cents. Algorand's still down from 60 cents. It just dropped down from 37 cents to 32 cents. And you can see it's down almost 20 cents over the last 7 days. And then this is your overall market check. Like, I just want to show people, like, this is why we don't count our money in dollars. Dollars are already worthless, right? They cost 3 cents to print up that paper, and now they're digital. And one of the things that I was getting from the video that I posted earlier inside of the community, if you haven't watched it, I believe I posted it on my Facebook and a few other places. But this right here, this post I got this from a different group, but it was basically saying, don't sell your crypto, don't sell your Bitcoin. You can hold your Bitcoin and borrow against your Bitcoin, which is one of the things that we already go over, which we'll go over tonight in private banking. But this guy here is a part of a group or company called the People's Reserve, where they basically put their money together, and now people are able to take out loans from the community account, from the community reserve, as opposed to going to a bank or a private lender. And then when you default, they'll foreclose on your property or liquidate your assets. So this is one of the ways that cryptocurrency in general is benefiting its users, the people that decide to use it. So Jesse actually did a deep enough feedback, so I'm going to use his feedback just to share what the video was about. He basically was explaining how they've created tools to help their customers leverage their equity in Bitcoin instead of leveraging their actual accounts. It says Bitcoin monetization helps with credit and collateralization. Bitcoin provides digital scarcity. This is an example of being able to monetize your crypto. This is an example when I say when you buy crypto, what are you going to do with the crypto after you buy it? Once you buy cryptocurrency, there are several things that you can do besides hold it and wait for the price to go up. That's a rookie mistake. That's a basic strategy, just to buy it and hold it and wait. There's like 3-4 things you can do with it after you buy it, and that's one of the things that we go over with inside of Block Cycle. So yeah, basically, instead of using cash, fiat currency, digital currency, I would encourage people to use cryptocurrency because you can use it, you can stretch it, you can leverage it a lot easier. I didn't get to dig into those self-repaying mortgages. So that's a product that they've created. So I'm going to do my research on that so I can see how to incorporate that and probably bring that out next week when we go over our monthly digital real estate class. But this is an example of what you can do in digital real estate using cryptocurrency. You could have a self-repaying mortgage. And then I'll bring some more information up on that. But it'll prevent foreclosures, right? Which is something that we definitely want to prevent, building generational wealth and acquiring more land and assets. We want to prevent foreclosure, especially when you know the game. You're going to take out equity from the property. But if you leverage your equity, you could lose your property. So I like that somebody's came up with something to prevent foreclosures on people's property, because people worked real hard to actually acquire those houses or those buildings, and it's not so easy feat at this day and age, especially using cash to buy a property. Nothing is wrong with banking. It's fractional reserve banking. So the average person has no clue how the actual banking system works, how the money is even created, how it's distributed. But this is a key word for those who don't know. Look into fractional reserve banking, and this will give you an idea of how the monetary system is funded, right? And what do we use? Bitcoin recapitalization fund. I didn't quite catch that all the way. But the dollar is not money, it's currency, a medium of exchange. Exactly. People are so hyped on dollars. Like, I tried to reach out to a guy on Facebook yesterday who does credit repair, because remember, we're about to start teaching people how to repair their credit using cryptocurrency. All right. So that's one of the things that I'll be sharing and taking on for 2025, is helping other people build credit using crypto. But the guy that I was working to collaborate with, he was basically, I only accept cash. I only want the regular money. And he's missing the big picture. So hopefully he comes around before it's too late. But I also have a few other people that are interested in helping us create this solution. Because remember, besides teaching, I'm also helping build software that'll make a lot of these financial challenges easier for us. And that's one of them. Building credit using your cryptocurrency is one of the things that I've taken on. Basically, if you buy Bitcoin, you in the game. Sharika, Bitcoin is an example of a true free market economy and will have a trickle-down effect from federal to local once government is involved. Yeah, so he explained how right now Donald Trump was saying this, that the United States is going to create a Bitcoin reserve. Then a bunch of other countries have already started establishing Bitcoin reserves, buying 1,000 Bitcoin, 100,000 Bitcoin, billions in Bitcoin, right? But the guy inside the video was explaining that once the government buys a Bitcoin and they have a reserve set up, that only benefits the government at the federal level. So the state level will at some point have to create their own Bitcoin reserve at the state level. And then on the city and local level, at some point, they're going to need to benefit from it. So they're going to have to create their own Bitcoin reserve, and so on and so forth. And instantly, when I hear this, first thing comes to mind is, what about my home? What about my household? But you're responsible for your home and your household, so you should be considering setting up your own Bitcoin reserve or cryptocurrency reserve, if anything at all, right? The only thing that I don't like about Bitcoin is that it's old and slow, and it's still expensive for transactions. Besides that, it still holds the most value. As you can see here, it's worth half of the whole crypto market, right? So you kind of would be a fool. You'd be foolish not to buy some Bitcoin, hold some Bitcoin in your portfolio, right? And that's pretty much, that's what the market check is.